cosplay anime, there aren't a lot, but that fact is quickly made up by the fact that this thing exists. My Dress Up Darling is an extremely popular and loved romance cosplay series, and I might not be the biggest fan of it, but it's good. And Marin is also extremely fucking hot. Like, are you seeing this? Holy! But one thing that it falls behind though is the cosplay element of the show, since it mainly focuses on the romance part more. It does address how hard it is to make cosplay and the effort that goes into it, but that's mostly it. But what if I told you there's an anime that's better than Dress Up Darling? Sadly, it's an anime that's just airing this season, so you can't watch too much of it. Someone who's read the manga, let me tell you, as a cosplay series, this is much better than Dress Up Darling. 2.5 Dimensional Seduction is a series about Amano Lilsa, a girl who aspires to be a cosplayer of her favorite character, Liliel, requests the help of the manga club to join it and also help her with her cosplay photo shoot. Okamura, who was the club president and also the only member in the club, who's also obsessed with the same character, after seeing her dissemination, decides to help her. Now this might seem like just a pretty cute romance which also slightly focuses on cosplay, but well, it's the literal exact opposite of that. Even though the anime starts like just an edgy romance, which turns into a love triangle, it quickly switches its shift into mainly a cosplay series, which also becomes a pretty good romance harem. Yes, it becomes harem. And when I mean it mainly becomes a cosplay series, I mean it really delves into everything about cosplay. The struggles of the cosplayers, facing your fears, finding joy in your life, facing your past and getting over traumas, what it's like to be a famous cosplayer. Why people love and enjoy doing cosplay. This manga is like a love letter to every cosplayer out there. It perfectly shows how much these people love doing cosplay. It might get hard sometimes, but they still, from the bottom of their heart, love doing cosplay. Through the lives of various cosplayers in the series, the author does a great job in showing the fun part and the struggles of cosplay that comes along with it through their lives, while also being the same, which is to convey their love and appreciation to the creator of the character they're cosplaying. The reason why each person does cosplay is different from one another, and these characters can sometimes get very and painfully relatable. Not just the main characters, but even the school principal gets too fucking real. When's the last time you've seen a principal that actually have genuine care for their students in anime and manga? Also, the freaking main character is so good. It might seem like your average, I'm only into 2D characters guy, but Okamura is actually such a great main character. He constantly tries his best to learn and become a better person for the sake of helping Lilsa in her cosplay career. And the dynamic between them is so good. Like, I just can't stop smiling whenever I see them on screen together. And the rest of the cast is just as good. There is a character called Sononoa who struggles to make friends due to her past trauma. Topics like trauma and social anxiety can be found pretty often in these series, but it's most of the time handled quite poorly, never really giving us a reason as to why the characters suffer from it. Well, it's a goddamn trope, but in this series, we get to see why she struggles to make friends and also how she gets over it. And let me tell you, it's fucking beautiful. Like, it gets very serious when it does, and when it's not serious, the manga is completely filled with uncensored titties. Fuck you, JC staff, for censoring it.